Sup, Pum? Son. A native. But it wasn't. My cousin, Jay, not the mess. Or was it Seth's Jay? What's up, love you, Jay? What's up, Jay? My name, Jay. Make it 29, Jay. 29. I know, Jay. God opened her eyes. And it blew. And it blew me more, Joe, the wind. Tim. The jump one, Joe. So it does some. Come, Joe. Maybe it's making more, Joe. Go first, Joe. Maybe don't no more, Joe. Born of you again, you old farmer, Joe. For the one will. Good. Carry, Joe. Look at that one there, Joe. That one in there, Joe. Cause dicks now. Look at this. Good dick. Look at me, Joe. There's some more pizza. Joe, wasn't that as well, Joe? Take more than kill, Joe. If you can't kill anyone, Joe. So don't stun me now, Joe. Stop stunning that one, Joe. Kill me, Joe. For real, Joe. What'd I say to you then, Joe? Just gotta see. I didn't mean Joe. I could tell you, Joe. Wasn't buddying me, Joe. It's just jealous of you, Joe. Most everyone ever saw, Joe. They're gonna get caught, Joe. You can't kill her. Quit killing now, Joe. Those Rose, Joe. My appreciation in me, Joe. Just a little brother, Joe. I wanna kill you now. It's a couch, I go that way, Joe. Yeah. What happened, Joe? Jesse. Herbie. Yeah, I see, Joe. Muscles. Bustles, Joe. So it was Castle, Joe. Seventh there, Joe. Okay. But it wasn't, one gun, Joe. That one for you, Joe. Was scum, Joe. Jarrett. Wasn't murdering you, Joe. They not that to kill. It is. Damn. It was something, Joe. Okay. What's real dude, Joe? Got followed, Joe. Jehovah. As it is said, in the mount shall be seen. It's real, Joe. Real Joe to you, Joe. Real come, Joe. Only coming, Joe. Thou hast obeyed him, Father. Who was in jail? Oh, Joe won't kill you, Joe. Father mostly, Joe. It's Father, Joe. Father, man, dude. The wilderness come. I want to kill you now, Joe. Because the rum, Joe. The family now, Joe. Don't kill him. Father. Dumbass. Pastor, Joe. Faster than I was, Joe. No, Joe. I don't know, Joe. What was the Pastor, Joe? Vote. Go vote, Joe. Come. Join in the morning, King. Your King, Lord Joe. So it was. What was it, Joe? I can't focus on everything now. Can. Focus on everything to me, Joe. So it was, Joe. The man, Joe. The man. The actor. Right. All right, Joe. Oh, Father, Joe. Oh, Joe. Boss wasn't even in this, Joe. He just died, Joe. Dying, Joe. Yes, get killed, Joe. What changed? It was that one there, Joe. Look at it, it's a thief. It's belief in you, Joe. Just so it wasn't skinning me, Joe. Look at it. Chose it again, Joe. Look. Oh, hi, baby now, Joe. Look at me in there, Joe. There it was. Don't answer. That was the I have coming on, Joe. Get back. Oh gosh. Oh, man, Joe. What was it? Six. Let's see, Joe. Is that something like that? Yeah. Don't have that, Joe. No, you want to get the same turf? Yeah. Yeah. Can we get up, Joe? You can. Oh, stuck in it again, Joe. That's no, it wasn't my house to me, Joe. No, it's fine. Just like this, Joe. It's not like this, Joe. The house, you louse. Well, no one knew, Joe. If you had drugs on me, Joe. Drugs. It was. Oh, drugs, Joe. Demon. Demon. I want to finish the Joe. We get back into it. No, let's not get back into it, Joe. It wasn't, Joe. Okay, you, Joe. Thou shalt not. Thou shalt know, Joe. Not follow now. 25. 25. 25. Don't serve, don't drive. You're not you appreciate it, Joe. I say something, Joe. You hate me, Joe. You can't kill me, Joe. I'm trying to kill me. What did he say? Drink that, Joe. I love you, Joe. Oh, thank the Lord, Joe. Son, Joe. How can you down again, Joe? Don't cry. Don't cry. You're crying me, Joe. I'll do anything to you. I do anything to her. Sure not. Do more. Okay. My master. Lord gosh. My name. What about Joe? You cannot care, Joe. You can. I give it to you, man. No. You don't get anything from me, Joe. Come on. Have you? Everything, Joe. Come up to you. Definitely. Deal, Joe. Good luck. Okay. 41 magical. And that rising. I know. No, I got Jeff. I'm up. Okay. Why had that cup there? Why that jump there, Joe? It's too many to handle, Joe. Wasn't getting none, Joe. Wasn't getting that. That's all. I wasn't getting jack shit for you, Joe. Why I hired you, Joe? Just like that, though. It's not over, Joe. Well, I don't want to do anymore. I don't want to do anymore either, Joe. Why might do something? Why might do something, Joe? It's not one, Joe. Why I had 10? I had 10, Joe. It's a gun. It's a gun. Go get a gun, Joe. Nothing, Joe. Nothing. I feel youngful. I feel youngful, youthful. Big titties, Joe. They were dear, Joe. It was. The Shannon McDuff, Joe. The Wilson, Joe. I think what about that, Joe? You don't respect aliens. You do? You just heard that. Okay, Joe. You're Catholic. You're Catholic, Joe. You're Catholic, Joe. You're Catholic, he says, Joe. It was in the Catholic witch. It's not a Catholic witch broom, Joe. Then I'll have 6. Boo.
Damn. Another pointless song about someone who doesn't give a shit about me. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know it's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know it's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. Yo, I'm searching for my destiny, driven for a better me. I don't wanna break your heart, so you better leave. It's not that I don't love you, I'm just losing myself mentally. And yeah, I'd rather scream than use you as my remedy. Scared to open up, scared to really feel. Afraid of my own mind, I don't know if I will heal. I wish that you were real. I wish I sat there when I woke up. And my high is my sobriety. I wish someone would save us. I know it's not my destiny to die without a legacy. I guess I am my enemy. Yeah, why'd I look through memories? So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young. Another pointless song about someone who doesn't give a shit about me. Yeah. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know it's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. Yo, I'm searching for my destiny, driven for a better me. I don't wanna break your heart, so you better leave. It's not that I don't love you, I'm just losing myself mentally. And yeah, I'd rather scream than use you as my remedy. I'm scared to open up, I'm scared to really feel, afraid of my own mind. I don't know if I will heal. I wish that you were real. I wish you sat there when I woke up. And my high is my sobriety. I wish someone would save us. I know it's not my destiny to die without a legacy. I guess I am my enemy. Yeah, why'd I look through memories? So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know it's not my destiny.
So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you if you still intend to me? Yeah. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you if you just look close to me? Well, just a question. It's the Navy. The Navy, Jack. Go to Navy.com. Don't go to Navy.com, Jack. Get a show. Get a hat from it, Jack. What's that deal? It was Navy. What you damn box for me, Jack? Oh, I'm looking through my memories, falling into Jack. Start your journey, Jack. It wasn't that one, Jack. So yeah, dude, to just join. To join. Contact us, post shirts, join me. Maybe that's. Get one, Jack. Get in, Jack. What was that one, dude? Maybe veteran. Right one, Joe. Some cool. Leave it across, Joe. Hey, boss. There's one, Joe. Shoot you for that, Joe. Shoot you for that, Joe. Captivated, Joe. I captivated, Joe. Let's do it, man. That one has the bud. There's the bud, Joe. The dog. That one. That one, that one. That one, that one. Yeah. Who has the damn truck on it, Joe? I'm looking for my name. Better one, Joe. The one is again. Don't let power, Joe. What's that? I think, Joe. Get the damn, Joe. Wasn't that one man, Joe? Scotty Brim. Scotty Brim, Joe. Broken. Broken, Joe. Possibly no, Joe. You know that, Joe. If it wasn't Marine, I'd go for them, Joe. Then go for them. Damn. Get the damn. Gonna hurt a man, Joe. What was that one, Joe? Amazing, man. The roller coaster of Walmart, Joe. Around that ballpark, Joe. Where was it, Joe? Go to the bathroom, Joe. Gotta go to the damn bathroom, Joe. It's damn. Damn, Joe. Where was it? Let's see what's Joe. Best one. Seems like the best one I had, Joe. Okay, Joe. You can't buy one for me, Joe. Where do you, Joe? I mean, hats. I mean, Joe. Um, that's what was the time. As always, sign corpse. Change a picture or something. Okay, Marine. Marine, Joe. I don't know. Joe. Marine hats, Joe. It's the real one. Yes. Rovo, Joe. What's supposed to be, Joe? Look, Joe. Is that one not the old one, Joe? Oh, supposed to be, Joe. The one man wear, Joe. Or was that one they all wear? How weird. Yeah, that's country. I know it's country. Hey, here's the dog. Devil dog cover. Devil dog. Something about Angel. Important people. Oh, inside. What was just cap, Joe? Cap, Joe. She was in, Joe. She always was in, Joe. It's this one, Joe. That one, Joe. Right there. I may not wear that, Joe. Mm-hmm. What's up with this one, Joe? It is. That one, Joe. That one's cool, Joe. Right. Some positive me, Joe. Give me maybe. Give me means. The men's. There's not a man, Joe. Sometimes, Joe. And please. Please. See how that one was, Joe. Please. It's a was. He's always young. He's not young, Joe. Like that one of you, Jeff. Watch my name, Jeff. They name, Jeff. You should read me, Jeff. Podcast. Actually, was a podcast Navy, Jeff. Just like that, the gun, Jeff.
I wanted to see other people, get some other perspectives, see what else was out there. I have got sailors from all around the world, different backgrounds, different beliefs and religions and race, but also different upbringings. We take people in the Navy from around the world. And I think that's important because you get ideas from all over.
I'm from New York.
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I am from Vermont.
I came from Cuba. I'd never been on the ocean before I joined the Navy. I'm a first generation sailor.
We're all given the same test. They're just simply looking at how well do you do your job.
If you're diligent and hardworking and you study the references, you can do anything in this Navy.
You get to a certain level of leadership where you can actually affect culture.
There should be no reason why it matters whether you're a man or a woman or black or white or what your gender identity is.
Everybody has equal rights and equal opportunities.
The Navy has given me more opportunities than I ever could have imagined coming from a small town.
I've been to Bahrain. I've been to Italy.
Australia, Singapore, Philippines, Thailand.
I've been so many places. I'm trying to keep them separate. Yeah, I've been to 4 or 5 different countries in the last year.
Being in the Navy and being to another country, to another culture, it teaches you how to find yourself, how to actually be in the and be responsible.
No matter where you go, you're going to meet people from places you've never been before. They're going to have experiences you've never had before. So learning from those people is one of the biggest advantages, I'll say, from being in the Navy.
The people that I work with, they immediately become like a group of family.
Anytime you've got a team that's able to get something complex accomplished, right? Do something hard together and do it well, that builds morale.
You can't learn this level of teamwork or hardship or flexibility anywhere else.
You will not find an organization or a business in the world with the diversity that the Navy has, or more importantly, a business that uses its diversity the way the Navy does to win wars.
Listen, I'm hearing Joe. Listen, Dr. Bush, Joe, not Bush, Joe. Gotta watch. It's all bullshit.
Action. You're in the helicopter, it's loud, you got your fins on, your wetsuit, mask, snorkel, ready to go, and then you jump.
Danger. You can hear hissing and cracking all around you. Adventure.
When you permission to become a shellback.
Episode 60. A Storm's Birth.
So it wasn't the Navy, John.
My name is Casey Cutman. I am a senior chief aerographer's mate. I am from Victorville, California, and this is my sea story. We are the Navy's weather forecasters. We literally forecast everything from the upper atmosphere into the oceans. Our job is safety of navigation for the fleet. I mobilized to N'Djamena, Chad, in Africa in 2017. When I say middle of Africa, I mean literally middle of Africa. We were on a French base. There's no American base there. I was one of 35 Americans and only 2 sailors. We were working with Army intel pilots, doing their weather forecasts for these very small planes that they were flying. In the early summertime, late spring, we start getting thunderstorms, and those are what rolls off the coast of Africa to become hurricanes later on. Now, they don't just pop off as fully formed hurricanes. It'll just be a disturbance, and then they just ride the easterlies. The ocean needs to be nice and warm. There can't be a whole lot of wind shear through the levels, and then it just basically becomes the perfect ingredients. It turns into a tropical depression, tropical storm, rolls into a hurricane. You don't think about a whole lot of rain in the desert until one of these storms comes through and forms right on top of your head. I worked the night shift, so I was sleeping during the day. And this happened probably around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was asleep and I could hear a little bit of noise outside. Just the wind was picking up and everything like that. And these thunderstorms come out of nowhere. The wind was actually so strong, it was blowing the walls of our little housing units, because basically we were sleeping in like Conex boxes with light insulation and furniture. It woke me up, the wind woke me up, and I went outside and it's just howling through the passageway. The rain hadn't started yet, but you could smell it, like, you know, that rain come and smell. So we all ran outside, a bunch of us are over there, the night shift crew, and you could see just this wall of water coming at us. I think we had gusts of wind up to 75 knots. We're all standing out there in our pajamas, and lightning is just flashing, and it's lightning, thunder right away, and it just doesn't stop. For a good solid 30 minutes, it was just buckets of rain, lightning and thunder just crashing everywhere. And right outside the base that we were on, this was a French base in literally the middle of Africa, you can see the city of N'Djamena. One of these giant buildings across the highway, the whole roof of it, this tin roof, just curled up. It was like a can opener opened it. It just curled up over top of the building in this huge gust of wind. And then a couple of minutes later, the wind gusted in another direction, and the whole roof just curled up right back down. We were all just standing there staring at each other like, did this really happen? Folks who live out there, they're used to this stuff. They are outside of the fences bicycling in sheets of rain and lightning and thunder everywhere. When I went to work later that day, we actually drove around the airfield, and we were checking out the damage. I mean, there were roofs that were missing huge sheets of tin. The Chadian aircraft really took a lot of bad hits. There were helicopters that were missing rotor blades, just wrecked aircraft. A French C-17, and this is a huge plane. You could see where they had weighted the wings down with 55-gallon drums filled with cement, and the winds had blown so hard that it turned the aircraft and the drums were tilted on their sides. That was one of the biggest storms that we had gone through, and I can't say for sure but I am 95% sure that that was the thunderstorm that went off of Africa and turned into Hurricane Irma. Before I joined the Navy, I was that kid who would sit at home and watch the Weather Channel and storm stories and things like that. It's absolutely fascinating to me to watch a thunderstorm develop from, some towering cumulus into a cumulonimbus, and watch the lightning and hear and feel the thunder. People think, oh, it's just the weather. I can look at the app on my phone, but you can't look at an app on your phone and get the weather for the middle of Africa in thunderstorm season. You can't look at your phone and get the weather for your aircraft carrier in the middle of the ocean, and you're certainly not going to get undersea data from the app on your phone. So these guys are out here and they are literally saving people's lives. Knowing that doing your job and doing it really well is making it so pilots and navigators and everybody can do their job and do it safely. It's a very rewarding thing. It's what keeps you coming back to it. To hear more stories like mine, subscribe to Sea Story today.
Sea Story is brought to you by America's Navy. Learn more at Navy.com.
So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I give a fuck if you're still fucking my friend?
Damn. Another pointless song, but someone doesn't give a shit about me. Yeah. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know it's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. Yo, I'm searching for my destiny, driven for a better me. I don't wanna break your heart, so you better leave. It's not that I don't love you, I'm just losing myself mentally. Yeah, I'd rather scream than use you as my remedy. Scared to open up, scared to really feel, afraid of my own mind. I don't know if I will heal. I wish that you were real. I wish you said it when I woke up. And my high is my sobriety. I wish someone would save us. I know it's not my destiny to die without a legacy. I guess I am my enemy. Yeah, why'd I look through memories? So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny.
That's a joke. How can I give a fuck if you're still my memory? This one was it was like this, just roll them. Just roll the fucking juice. What was that thing? Laurel. Motorola. Family fans. Yes, you got better news, huh? Escas. So I'm looking through my memories, falling just person that. No, I didn't like it. I Katie Holmes. I didn't. So do you feel, Jen? I didn't. It's a side of you, Jen. Want some more coffee for some reason. So I'm looking through my memories, all in the Hennessy. How am I a drunk if I'm not the one drinking it? I'm not drinking it. Oh, I'm not drinking, man. Look at you, Jeff. I'm looking through my memories. I'm Jeff. Want to see a tubby, Jeff? I love you, Jeff. So sort of wasn't the judge, Jeff. Got a lot. So I'm looking. Could be.
Another pointless song. Shit about me.
Your face, man.
So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really, just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know it's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really, just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really, just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. Yo, I'm searching for my destiny, driven for a better me. I don't wanna break your heart, so you better leave. It's not that I don't love you, I'm just losing myself mentally. And yeah, I'd rather scream than use you as my remedy. Scared to open up, scared to really feel. Afraid of my own mind, I don't know if I will heal. I wish that you were real. I wish you said it when I woke up. And my eye is my sobriety. I wish someone would save us. I know it's not my destiny to die without a legacy. I guess I am my enemy. Yeah, why'd I look through memories? So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know that's not my destiny. So I'm looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die young, I know it's not my destiny.
I know it's not, Joe. Was that one in their 10th grade?
So I woke up as a superstar, and my life is like a shooting star. I can't handle all the stuff I see. I should never shot my crazy dream. Corduroy on corduroy, and I'm feeling like the golden boy. Now I'm pulling out my Polaroid, cause my fans say got me employed. And you got me asking why, oh why? Baby, why am I that guy that got high? Why you hiding nothing stop? I'll be trying long, oh Lord. I was surfing all these channels on my parents' old TV. Way too young to be thinking about what my life could be. Couldn't picture any future if it wasn't like my dreams. Started getting more excited Every time I fell asleep, always crashing out on rubber gas, dodging any consequence. Shy or overconfident, my mind has become dominant. Superstar, superstar, did you mean to get this far? Do you still know who you are? Does everything still feel bizarre? Superstar, oh superstar, did you mean to get this far? Do you still know who you are? Does everything still feel bizarre? Could you take a break if you wanted to? Could you fly away if you wanted to? All others staying still haunting you. Superstar, superstar, what are you gonna do?
These are Marine Corps drill instructors conducting a pickup of new recruits in boot camp. But before they get there, it all starts here at Drill Instructor School at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot in Parris Island, South Carolina.
I'm over 30. We've been in school for too long. We're going to be messing up these simple things.
Insiders spent 3 days with a class of students in week 6 of their 9-week training.
Drill instructors are the front-facing element of the Marine Corps to those new recruits that are joining the organization. We make it abundantly clear to them that at the end of the day, they're setting the example for the future of the Marine Corps.
You will be turned over to a team of drill instructors who will train you for the next 12 weeks.
A Marine Corps drill instructor is a non-commissioned officer responsible for training recruits from the moment they step on the yellow footprints at boot camp to the moment they officially become Marines 13 weeks later. The base pay for a drill instructor is about $30,000 a year, with opportunities for extra pay. This class has 75 students, including 12 females, one of whom ranks as class commander.
Being in this institution where the female rate is low, nothing is just given to you just because you're a female. You have to work 10 times more than probably a male Marine.
What made you decide to become a drill instructor?
It all goes back to boot camp. From recruit training, I told myself I wanted to come back to Parris Island. I wanted to change people's life. I wanted to give back to the Marine Corps and make Marines.
What are we here to do? Make Marines, right? Yes.
Our curriculum is 540 academic training hours packed into 57 training days, about 10 hours of training a day. They come from all walks of life across the Marine Corps. Some of them are very young and junior, beginning their second enlistment, and other ones are more senior and have maybe seen combat. There's a whole breadth of experience, talent, and skill that shows up.
You little scumbag! You will learn.
Movies like Full Metal Jacket have created a perception of Marine Corps drill instructors that the school is trying to change.
I think the general stereotype of what a drill instructor is just this uncompromising, foreboding disciplinarian that lords over a recruit.
Sir, no, sir!
But the stereotype isn't just based on pop culture. The Marine Corps has confronted multiple reports of abusive treatment by drill instructors for years, something the school says it acknowledges and addresses directly with students in its curriculum.
A true drill instructor will have the respect of the recruits.
We all understand these concepts, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can be, stern with them, strict, because we got a job to do here, but at the end of the day, we're here to take care of you.
Can we handle that?
Yes, sir.
My EDI, she was the role model I wanted to follow. I told myself I wanted to be like her.
Yes, sir. So today we're going to be going on an overview of the specific allegations of abuse.
Students review cases of past drill instructors who were found guilty of abusing recruits.
Kick them and force them to drink water until they vomited. You're not going to be that drill instructor. What happened in the past does not have to happen in the future. And you, as future Marine Corps drill instructors, you make the future, do you understand?
One of the most important responsibilities as a drill instructor is in the name, leading drill.
It's time to perform. The grind don't start once you get out in the regiment. It starts now.
Drill instructors teach recruits how to march in step, perfectly spacing themselves apart and executing precise turns as a group. So in training, they're expected to do everything a recruit is required to do. Inspection! With perfection.
This job is incredibly physical for them. They are on their feet for as much as 14 to 16 hours, and the drill instructor has to have the physicality to develop the recruits throughout the training day.
Even when you think you're tired, you need to keep pushing because you're in front of recruits. If you're tired, don't let it show off because they're looking up to you. You're that role model that they want to emulate in the future.
Left over, right! Ready? Move!
Students don't just train their bodies, they also train their voices.
Stand Emmanuel! Noted! Eyes, Drew Master! Eyes, Drew Master! Eyes! Right! Pose! March! Pose and stand the line as you work.
The voice isn't number one until we have to have it.
Get beside so I prep you.
So on average, you have around 70 to 90 recruits that you are instructing with 3 to 4 drill instructors.
You're not screaming leaders.
You make a correction on a recruit, yell it out, and then if that recruit hears, every single recruit hears.
How many paces from track to track? 3 paces, right?
Even the most cordial commands are delivered at a high volume.
Take your time. There's no rush.
All right, the first one!
Turn it down.
Ready? Move!
Yeah.
They tell us to use our diaphragm, not to use your throat because that's how you get the froggy voice.
We don't want to scream 96. Oh, that's on you up your mouth too. You're part of these series. These series.
So at night, I drink tea with honey, and sometimes I put lemon, and that actually helps get my voice back the next morning.
I know we screamed the answers, right?
And this tool gets plenty of practice. The place where the drill instructor will spend the most time with their recruits is in the squad bay. For this exercise, students are practicing BDR, or Basic Daily Routine Protocols, where recruits prepare for bed after a long day of training. 3 students are chosen to take the role of drill instructor, while the rest of the students act as recruits. Half of the platoon prepares and cleans their racks, while the other half goes to the head for hygiene protocols.
They're going to be responsible for the livelihood and the welfare as many as 80 to 90 young adults, many of which don't necessarily understand the tenets of basic hygiene.
You're looking for injured toenails, you're looking for blisters, you're looking for cellulitis. But if you're recruiting, wants a broken toe or wants a sprained ankle and bruised, but he doesn't want to say it because he's scared to get dropped in his ankle.
Everyone comes from different places in the world. Some of them never had a big brother or big sister. Some of them never had a good mother or a good father figure. And that's what we really are for the first time. And they look at us like that. And I say, everything that we do is set that example.
What are some reasons that Marines do get married? Somebody stand up.
Sorry, one of the reasons Marines may get married is because they just feel that they're at that level of commitment.
Leadership training in the classroom prepares students for conversations with recruits making the transition into adulthood.
Sometimes Marines get married just to get out of the barracks or just for BAH purposes.
Good step.
There's a lot of important aspects that we teach here besides, drill and physical fitness, but inside we teach a lot of the core values.
We don't really have a good way to measure our moral and our mental strength, right? Those characteristics and those fibers that really make up who we are, okay?
The school administers mental health screenings for students and gives them an assessment of their perceived strengths and weaknesses.
It's about being proactive, trying to be able to look at identifying these things earlier.
We overestimate our abilities or we underestimate our abilities.
Inherent to that new role of being a drill instructor and training, drill instructor school, there's some unique stressors that happen regarding that. And we're trying to understand both personally and professionally what we can do to set them up for success.
At the end of training, report to the parade deck for a strict uniform inspection.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 visible IPs right here.
Any mistake, like a strand of fabric hanging off a uniform, known as an IP, is critiqued.
ISSR, $30. ISSR. How did it feel? Yeah, because you still don't feel. You tell me that you have it and you don't. ISSR. Put it on. ISSR.
Even the class commander had issues with her uniform.
Wait, here. Double crease and charges. Double crease. Ready, stop.
The finishing touch for a drill instructor uniform is the campaign cover, which students receive upon graduation from drill instructor school. After graduation, new drill instructors commit to a 3-year tour working with recruits in boot camp.
Receiving special recognition for superior achievement in physical excellence is Sergeant Arambula from 3rd MEF Information Group.
It feels amazing to wear the cover and finally walk across that stage. I want to make sure once I get to my company that I make an impact on every single recruit. That's my main aspiration. I want to show up and give 100% at all times to those recruits and be that example because I want to lead from the front.
Today, this video is brought to you by Gossipon, premium cotton socks for men and women. Use the promo code BEAM for 15% off your first purchase. Yo, YouTube, what's going on today? It's your boy Beam, and as you guys can see, we are dealing with something that's different, man. It's been 8 months since this man had a haircut.
Hello, bro.
So as you guys can see, I'm cutting the hair with a number 4 guard. I want to ensure that I can get his hair down to one desired length, but I also want to possess a nice darkness of his hair. It's super curly, it's super soft. So I want to ensure me running a big guard through this that I'm using more of a protective style or protective method to ensure that I can keep the darkness throughout his haircut. So as you guys can see, this number 4 guard is getting it down to one desired length, but I know this is not the final length that I want it to be down to. My next step is to go in with a number 2 guard. I want to ensure with this number 2 guard that I'm getting the hair down to that one desired length. After seeing it with that number 4 guard, I seen the darkness I could possess, but look at the hair itself. Like I'm literally cutting silk. So I wanted y'all to understand that me trimming this hair down to a number 2 is going to be my final desired length and going against the grain in the front of the lineup to lift that area. My next step is to go in with my Babyliss FXs, and I basically want to create a rainbow shape towards the bottom of the temple area. We're going to burst this taper all the way out, but we also gonna give him Chicago C's. We're gonna give him something super fire. My next step is to go in with a number 2 guard completely open, and I basically want to blow majority of this panel out because I cut him with a number 2 guard close. I know I can open up a number 2 against the grain. My next step, fully open with my Babyliss FX, is about a 1/2 inch. My next step is a 1/8 guard completely open, and I'm gonna go up another 1/2 inch. The objective is to get the hair to conform with me as I'm creating transition in this side panel. Next step, 1/16 halfway, and I want to fade in between this area right here just to ensure I can feather this area out and create some form of a transition throughout this taper. Big shout out to Jerm Boomin. He got the beat jumping. Y'all know this LL, this paradise. So I'm feeling it. I'm rocking in my chair. My vibe is there. This is fire. Shout out to Jerm Boomin. Y'all know how that boy give it up. When Jerm in his bag, it's different. It's different. Shout out to Jerm. My next step is to go completely close using my Babyliss FXs, and I'm basically blowing this panel out just to ensure that this transition comes together. Getting behind the ear because the ear still possess some level of darkness, and using the corner 2 teeth of my blade to fade in between. Now I want to drop low and up.
Just like Stanley, bleach I pop out like a porn ad. Call me Poppy, fuck it, I'm her stepdad. Boy, I'm dripping like a pussy. I think I hurt my stomach. My stomach hurt. Putas on my bed. I feel like Daddy Yankee. I see your hoe on one beaver. Despacito in a 2-seater. Hit it slow with my Manny Jr. My dick in her mouth. It's time to feed her. Andale, go. Did it the bar. We took it slow. Fuck that bitch up. Now she a hoe. I'm in Miami. Let me draw the ball. Rebotas en nalga, puta. Rebotas en nalgas. Ahora ya tú sabes por qué estoy aquí. A mí me mamó la pistola. Rebotas en nalga, puta. Rebotas en nalgas. Ahora she gonna make like a Melly phone. Then she gon' sell Ariana. Hijo de puta. Please don't try me. Hoes on my dick. Cause I look just like Stanley. Bleach I pop out like a porn ad. Poppy, fuck it, I'm her stepdad. Boy, I'm dripping like a pussy. I think I hurt my stomach. My stomach hurt. Putas on my bed. I feel like Daddy Yankee.
little nigga. He thought he want static for a second, had to think about it. I ain't finna tweet about this shit, meet in the street. Second good gas, nigga, we can't match because my weed exotic. I just pulled a four inside my drink, now I can't see nobody. Do it by myself, all by my lonely, I don't need nobody. Vontae, can you feature on my track shit? I'ma see about it. All that shit you talking on the net, little nigga, be about it. Any shit we talk, we back it up, cause nigga, we about it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm high as fuck. Bitch, your nigga ain't got no bucks. If you tryna win, come fuck with us. I ain't gonna lie, I can boss you up. Hit from the back, I'ma toss you up. Free Lil Will, cause that's my bruh. Fuck 12, why they had to lock you up? Hey. This the drink talking. Niggas broke as fuck, them niggas still be wearing pink dolphin. Remember me and Will was getting slumped up off the Grand Goblins. I just had your bitch come to the crib and nigga, she goblin'.
It ain't no secret. These hoes be gone. I count on D-Rex and all these hoes knowing. I keep that fire in my jeans, nigga play, I blow it. I'm SOS, you know this shit get deeper than the ocean. I'm SOS, I'm sink or swim, I'm stack of stars. The way I whip this bitch, I pull up like it's not a foreign car. You know she gon' see a star, yeah, she hop up in this car. Fuck, nigga tried to run, he ain't get too far. I feel like I did it all. I don't will whatever. When it come to that cash, you know I'ma go get her. Fuck a hoe, I let her leave. I ain't finna go get her. I pull up to all my shows with like 10 sticks and it's sprinters.
Puta. Forcida uma manager.
They also got football value, but all the way up the ocean to see. Austin Matthews was frustrated and chased the Flyers over the captain all the way back to the defense's off the place and forced to take the top power play with it off the base. That's good news for the play. Right off the ball. Couldn't see that out there. So that went down the ice. And then it's in front. Another big stop. Time on second. It bounces to the point. Got a good bounce. Very good at that net position on power play. He's up beside the slip of the last 20 seconds now. He's on a power play. One with the last ahead. This is a third time he has troubles in that. One more lawsuit that advantage for the Blues. John Buss gets Jordan's 5 seconds left. That's on the power play. John does it now. They put this down around behind. On the side, side up shot. Let's go. Absolutely blast. As the power play is coming to an end in the Leafs. Vegas 3-0 lead. Brooklyn makes the play from wide and lifting the ball from net. With the puck, Costa finds the wide ice. The swat in, fires it home. Ron trying to ice it back quickly, steals it, and then as his head up, he finds the open man. Costa backs up and releases that puck in a hurry before Huggy can get across and pick it up with his block. He got it back, he's trying to guard Huggy's left hand, providing a good screen. Costa with a really good shot to the top of the net. Good. As it's second, it's a big one up the match line with the point. That was not good. Tonight's Flyers Majors is brought to you by Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far. And by Toyota. Well, partnership with Hiring Our Heroes recognizes the important role that is military spouses bring to our communities and workforce. We salute you. I was connected, and I will have a match after this match. Comes in the left week, but he hurt the top of his head. One of them without the play. That's like that.
Yup. Bom. Rudio. Rudio, já. Yeah. Wonder. Venison. Valencia. Valencian. Valencian. Who is? Come start, yeah. Fucking not, yeah. Go to the store, yeah. Go back to the store, yeah. Go back out there, on the good job. Not the fun. Not the found them, yeah. Found one, yeah. It's a night. Okay. So he's pouring some out with the first one. Oh yeah, okay. Netflix. Netflix, Sussex. All biz just this. Everything. So the sun, Joe. The Argentine rains. Red penguin in the park. That dead. That dude. The Gandhi Joe. So that what are you doing, Joe? Goose. 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 Last one, Joe. Oh, the last man, Joe. Last one. Like the pine or Joe, the pine curve, Joe. Goes that way, Joe. We're going to drive, Joe. Yep, pretty much. At 9, Joe, go right on there. Go to the left, Joe. On left, Joe. Yeah. Backwards, Joe. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Joe? That's so, Joe. We're back outside, Joe. That dude. We're back outside, Joe. It's had the cool, Joe. It's not cool, Joe. Gangster, Joe. Just really is. So bad. I just had that. Joe. It's had, Joe. Take it off. Take it off, Joe. Stop sitting, Joe. Don't want to do that, Joe. Goes around, Joe. Listen, Joe. Oh, Joe. Go back on that, Joe. So, I don't care if dare you if you don't have the cards. Not the cards, Joe. Who does it? Joe. No perspective, Joe. Oh, yeah, like that, Joe. 1,000 more times, Joe. That's all good for you, Joe. My temperature down. Joe. Put your dinner back on, Joe. I'm telling you, Joe. Okay. Wasn't in, Joe. I got nothing. Joe. I want to try more, Joe. Traigo. Time more. And the game's up, Joe. Bomb. Let me write, John. Yeah. I ever did, John. Tell me what talking. Tell me what talking. Chocolate. It's chocolate. It's Captain. Send up the way. Send up the way. And that's my Captain. See, it's always a jump. This is very important. Nail. This is it. Like that, you have to know. Just like read those checks. Through those checks, I don't know. That was fun. That's a fun. So like nice and everything. But they have a but the Marine on down on. That's not good, Joe. I'll see you, Joe. Ugly. Ugly, they say, Joe. Put that on, Joe. Put that one back on, Joe. Look at him, Joe. Look at it, Joe. Yeah. Wasn't me, Joe? Don't look right. They both don't. None of that. Get all this and Joe. I have a lot of swollen for the ghost. Yeah, running, ghost must kill. Better look to it, Joe, damn Marine. You look good. Hey, you look fucking good. You look good, Joe. You look good. You look sexy, Joe. Yes, Joe. I appreciate you, Joe. I'm both my Joe. Hey. Right there, Joe. Right there. Right like that, Joe. Right there. Welcome, Joe. I'm there for you, Joe. Okay, Joe. Rock. Still rocking it now. It is. Shut your mouth. It's south, man, Joe. Oh, yeah, maybe, Joe. It wasn't up to us. That's all we had, Joe. Go ahead, Joe. That's my kid. Okay. Nothing. Look good. Still every night, Joe. Still every night, Joe. Look deep. Look the fun, Joe. There's a baby, Joe. Who is hungry for that, Joe? Appreciation. Ooh, that's a good basket too. Forces just wanna just one whole pack right there, Joe. I'll share one, like that's all I want to. Okay. I'll give you Joe. I'll take it. Not the one I had, Joe. One more for you. Violet Hearts. Royal Hearts. Donny Hearts. What do you, Joe? 52 card pickup. Do it. He's doing something, Jacob. Jacoby, Jay. Jacoby was. Who the fuck is that one? Marco? Marco. Jacoby. Who's Jacoby, Jay? Jacoby. Jacoby, Jay. Jacoby, Jay. Look at Jacoby. Right there, yeah.
TSMC said to do a glass of salted caramel crown and apple cider, or he's just going to ask again tomorrow. Let's check that out. I look for a comment on the salted caramel crown because I was spreading misinformation. I believe somebody told me she, in a comment that she emailed Crown and they told her it was discontinued, and a whole bunch of comments I was getting on it being discontinued. I just believed it. But Camaro Kurt went to the source himself and asked them if it's been discontinued, and they said that's false. They just finished production for this season's run, and it'll be hitting shelves any day now. So Crown Caramel is not discontinued. It'll be on shelves soon. Cheers. You know that's going to be good. 9.5 out of 10. Check that out. Cheers. TSMC. My daughter, in cars you got. Am I keeping or no?
Sleep with this morning. What the hell is it?
It's too early in the morning for this.
Can I land this tiny nail hole on a nail? That's one of the smallest targets you could possibly have. Dozens of shots hit the nail, but in the wrong spot. And then there's the ones that stuck, but didn't catch the center. After 3 hours of this, you could say I was pretty frustrated. But you never know what might happen on that next attempt. Wait for it. That'll work. Can I land this tiny nail hole on a nail?
Check out how precise our mold department can make things. Pretty cool, right? The cuts are so precise, they're basically airtight. So how are these made? Well, we use this wire EDM machine to electrify a brass wire that's about 3 times the size of a human hair. First, they thread the wire down using a water guide. You can see it right there. Oh, and by the way, we use this machine for making precise molds, dyes, and special tooling. Next, they fill the tank with deionized water. The wire EDM will cut through super hard steel or indium carbide. But today we're just going to remove a small part from the surface so we can see the whole wire electrified. The wire creates an electrical arc which melts away any conductive material. The used wire is chopped up to be recycled. Check out how precise our mold department can make things. Pretty cool, right? The cuts are so precise, they're basically tight.
Can I?
Check out how precise.
That's delicious. God damn. Say there's a woman in a room with 10 men. And all 10 men, McDonald's fact numbers.
Speed poker is going to do Fireball, Spice Rum, and Coke. Sounds like it might work together, so we're going to try it out. You can leave me portions, so we're going to go with what we think. The first one has a Fireball. Spice Rum, we're going Captain Morgan's. We'll top that with the Coke. Well, Fireball, Captain Morgan, and Coke. Cheers. It works. Fireball kind of overpowers it. Maybe I put a little bit too much, but it's all right. Cheers. To me, pokers.
This is what happens when you go to a nasty ass barber that doesn't clean their clippers. You get ringworm all over your head.
Ringworm of the scalp, also known as tinea capitis. He is absolutely correct. You can definitely get this from unclean barber equipment. You can also get this from sharing hats and combs. Topical antifungal treatments may help a little, but because the infection is deep in the follicle, most cases require several weeks of oral antifungal medications.
This is what happens when you go to a nasty ass barber that doesn't.
This baby doll sheep is obviously overgrown. Her owners are tempted to shear her, but did not get close enough to the skin because of lack of confidence. In this position, I can tell that her belly wool is longer than the rest. This is likely because they sheared her standing and were unable to reach it. Sheep shearing is very difficult, so there is no hate from my end. She may not have been getting a professional shear, but she was getting a haircut, and that's all that matters. She is being a super good girl for me as I clean up that hip and clear the face, but she does need to wiggle a little bit for comfort as I get to the This is no problem. I just wiggle her a little bit to adjust for comfort. I am super thankful because in this situation, she was shorn every year, just not as close as we would have liked to. So there is no heavy matting for me to contend. Although this wool is a bit long, I'm not having to fight any tension with. I want to take this moment to say hi to some of my biggest fans, Ruth, Claire, Grace, and Grant. Now that she's all done, I'd like to ask you guys how you think I did. I know she's got to feel a lot better. I mean, imagine wearing all of that. If it wasn't so stinky, I think I could make a princess dress. This baby doll to be doing is not following fucking instructions. Shouldering the fucking weapon. Why the fuck would the weapon be in your shoulder right now, Thomas? Because you want to do what the fuck you want to do. Get out of the fucking bunker. You make no talk. To be doing.
So yesterday we tried one of my favorite survival tenders is.
I'm gonna step away. Okay. I'll be right back. Make that coffee, please. Please.
Ice is always in here.
How's it looking?
Good.
Let me see.
Oh, it looks good. Did you let your brother do anything?
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna step away.
Hey, I hear the record the hardest ranch out there.
Make a shot with Everclear. How about
Tower? I have never seen a video quite.
Hey, excuse me. This video shows the deadliest dictators in history. So there's one person.
This is Penelope, and
How to solve the Da Vinci's helicopter puzzle? The goal here is to take two moving parts apart and remove them from the square frame, but now it is impossible to do since most parts are locked together and the frame is too small to remove it. This puzzle requires one of your favorite tricks to solve it. Probably now a lot of my viewers will say that it's an easy puzzle. I solved it when I was just 2 years old. But usually these people write the same comment below each and every video I post. But in my experience, people will beg for the solution after 10 or 15 minutes playing with the puzzle. And the solution involves quite a popular trick that you already know. You have to spin the puzzle, or in this case, you have to rotate it left and right using the frame like this. And after a couple of moves, you will be able to lift one of the pieces up and remove both of them from the frame. Do you know how these parts will look together? Let me know in the comments. How to solve the
So, what's up, man? I got a big party over here. You starting in 10? Sounds good. What are you having, sir? Let's start with 10 shots of tequila.
This Audi.
We are Tesla.
Here's a typical way to start a spot. Start a ledge. Get a ledge started. After rubbing the rub brick all over it, apply some lacquer. This stuff really helps get the ledge started. Takes about 15-20 minutes to let it dry. And then you know it. Apply that wax. Get all up in there. And bada bing, bada boom. We got a new spot. Cleaned up and ready to skate. Here's a typical.
I directed a $10,000 Starbucks commercial for under $20. I don't have a studio or fancy lights, so I use my desk lamp and work with green screens. Between the coffee beans and drinks, I spent under $20. This is how the video came out.
Alright, good job. Y'all keep moving back. Alright, they almost up here. Here come your drinks.
Here's a pro
and a DIY way to cut out your toilet flange. If you're a pro, you should be doing this, kind of putting your angle grind.
So we just got them out the field. We're about to put them on the washer, and we're about to get them to the grader. Let's get it, dude. Beautiful Louisiana coffee right here. This is when I get excited right here. When they come off the water, the small coffee is going to fall first through the hole. The big baddies come to the end. These monsters, dude. Look at them. They come off the grader, we stack them up, tie them up, and I'll be ready to ship them to your house. Enjoy. Put that on there. Look. Put the lid over. Right at the back. When you get this, tag me in. Got a special gift for you. So we just got them out.
What if I told you that this is the best way to set Riverstone mosaic in your
Man, it's a sad ass day. But you already know we had to pull up to the local ski shop to get a new board. Today we're just gonna cop a shop deck. It's an 8.5, not my size. I usually ride at 9, but hey Johnny, 30-second heel flip challenge. Go. Shoot! Now we have to see if it's a good board by trying to kickflip. Man, it's a sad ass day.
That's chicken. That's eggs. I should be able to walk away, and they already know what the deal is. See what I'm saying? Lead it to great command, but how about we focus on teaching dogs automatic behaviors like don't go for it unless I give you permission. I'll let you guys take a peek. What do you think? Should I let him have it? What if I accidentally drop it?
Y'all done placed y'all order? Now it's time for me to catch y'all crawfish. Y'all don't want me to work with all the crawfish y'all done order. Man, it's okay.
2 new Jeeps could do this. learned if it's rain. Who knew Jeeps could do this?
This is what I do to stay safe in the semi. First, I do the seatbelt trick where I loop the seatbelts around the door handles and then I buckle it. This makes it harder for anyone to open the doors while I'm sleeping. I also tie the curtains to the seatbelts. And the second thing I do is I tie this paracord to the air horn and then I loop it around the seatbelt. So that way, if anyone opens the door, that'll be sort of like my alarm system. Now, I'm not 100% safe just by doing these two things, but I made it harder for someone to break in. Now, the only real way to break in would be to break the windows, and good luck reaching them in a tall semi. And if even after all that, someone still managed to break in, I put the seats pretty much all the way forward, so they won't have too much space to walk around and move toward me. That and my big chest fridge that's in the front, if they want to get to the back, they're going to have to crouch and climb on top of that. I learned these tricks from you guys. This is what I do to stay safe.
This is what happens when you leave your paintbrush soaking in paint thinner overnight.
Welcome to Camper Slack, where I test things on because I figure cat will walk up wrong. I have to get slackers. Let's pour in our paint thinner. That should be enough. Drop the brush in. Now we just have to wait 24 hours. 24 hours later, let's see if this actually works. Yeah, that's a cat.
This is what happens when you leave your paintbrush soaking in paint.
This is how to drink a Coca-Cola underwater. First you have to open it. Then when you open it, air will come out and the water will go in and some of the Coke will come out. When you try to drink from it, you will notice you're only drinking in the water and not getting any Coke. So what you really have to do, you have to get a straw. When you use a straw, you can drink Coke. But as you drink, you can see the water is also filling with water. So you have to hurry up and drink as much of the Coke as you can before the water blends with the Coke. And that's how you drink a Coca-Cola underwater. Make sure you don't drink all of it though, because it will make them. This is how. No, what the? You a wheelie? Hell no. Check out this. A lot of people still try to say, eject the glue. Oh, wait, I forgot the most important part. Building some magnets.
This is Jam. This is Jam. This is Jam. Jam Walk. Everyone's got Jam. Really fucking wonder why bitches think I'm John. A Jew gun just. Okay. Good. Like, what was this kind of thing? Batman. Batman. They actually wanted you to die for it, Joe. It's truth. It's truth. Passenger. Did you sleep at night? Okay. Give me that head like I'm walking in. I know that, Joe. Hey, fucking what I did. That was yeah. Yeah, Joe. That's my song, show you, Joe. Who was it? Who was Joe? Let's see. Oh, Jaws there, Joe. Jaws at that one, Joe. Look at that. Look at that. You always have one, Joe. You gotta have one, Joe. You gotta see it, Joe. What's up there, Joe? Keep there, Joe. I see it, Joe. I don't want one, Joe. This? You can't, Joe. Yes, you can, Joe. Yes, Joe. Good, Joe. Good. Make it, Joe. It just out of work. What's that song again, damn it? That song, Joe. Juice WRLD, Joe. Get too drunk. Go from there. Hold on, Joe. Oh, this is a good drunk, Joe. 2 shots. Then 2 more. Then 1 more. Then 1.5 more. And don't come in the asking me. I hate him, I hate his ass. I hate his ass. Hate his ass. That's that Chipotle. And it goes like that. It goes like that. So, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing some. Let's say you, Jeff. That's awesome, Jeff. So that's fine, and 1 more download. No. How's things? Okay. I'm not going to. What do you think, Joe? None of that. It was sad, Joe. Beer. there. Handwriting, Jeff. More picture. That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay. Okay, Jeff. Said it, Jeff. I just want to sleep on Jeff. That's what I'm going to. That's a good day for me. I also want to just kick back and smoke. John. You shut your mouth, John. Shut up in front of John. No one told me I can, John. I said, "Oh no, John." Read that, John. Read that. There's your time, John. What's your mind? Some more life to me, John. More love. More man. Some more lust to me, John. Some more love. Yeah. Oh, damn. It's all damn. And you watch your mouth, Grandma. Get your money. Check yourself. Check yourself. So Keaton not. Keaton's not. Jimmy Lee. Jimmy Manager. Big bump. Big bumps. I love the musicians. Because what the fuck is that love about you? What the fuck is that love about? There was a rock star in there. What the fuck is there love about you? How can I do? No, I'll think it's perfect. What do you mean no? No. Burn, Jack. On live. This Wednesday, Jack. It's a good day to me, but it's not good one, has that appreciation. You're the guy, Joe. That one's good. Anything that walks with the penis, I don't want to touch it, Joe. I don't want to touch anything with the penis. No, he doesn't. A little high. Oh, smoke. All three throw on smoke. Send you right there to the top. Finish the top. What's that, John? Vlad. Vlad TV. He's not there for me. I'm with him. I'm with him. She did that. Nah. Girl. Cool. Kelly.
My silliest creation ever, a slushy-filled ice cream cone. You may have seen me try to do this before, but last time I completely covered myself in blue flavoring, but thankfully this time I squirted it all into the cone and not all over myself. Once we filled it up with blue raspberry flavoring, it's time to add all of our slushy mix in there. The problem with the slushy mix is that it just rushes out, so you gotta be really quick with the lever or else you're gonna get it all over yourself. I think it's fun. I don't know if anyone would ever buy it though. I still can't decide if this is
Hi everyone, Anthony Ouch Tano here, the internet's busiest music nerd, and it's time for a review of the new Dijon album, Absolutely. This is the debut full-length album from California singer and songwriter and multi-instrumentalist Dijon, a guy who I heard some buzz from last year off of a few semi-popular singles, as well as this How Do You Feel About Getting Married EP. How could I forget this cover art? But actually, I kind of lost touch with his stuff, but then was later reminded of him through Gene Dawson, who highly recommended the material he was coming together with on his latest LP here, saying it was shaping up to be really good, which was in fact the case. And while Absolutely isn't a perfect record, I hope it does make Dijon an artist to watch, because there is a lot of potential packed in this LP. One of my favorite things about this project is the vibe. Yes, the vibe. Every track on this thing sounds like it was born out of a really great impromptu live session packed with a bunch of musicians. Or at least that's what the performance videos on Dijon's YouTube channel seem to imply. And there's just an intimate, organic, and amazing feel to these recordings as a result, especially the subtler ones, like the opening track, Big Mike's, which is this slow, serene ballad, very easygoing, sets the tone for the record perfectly. It features touches of singer-songwriter music, R&B, with some bedroom aesthetics. Dijon's voice sings passionately over these gentle but raw bits of guitar, keys, drums, and bass. The track just has a beautiful and entrancing performance, along with Noah's highlight reel, which interestingly pulls together elements of R&B, jazz, as well as country, in a way that honestly I've never heard before. And not only is it a great performance, interesting blend of sounds, just beautiful song, but it's got a theater of the mind quality to it as well, with the sound effects and the crowd and commotion sounds, the ambient noise. It really has a strong sense of place that is a little surreal. The whole thing feels like it's taking place in a dream I'm having. I also want to give a shout out to the song Rodeo Clown, whose vocal performance kills me. Dijon's heart-wrenching vocals singing about, you're missing out. Like the way his voice is just cracking, is shattering. It's devastating. It's so distraught. So the slow burners are great. And there are some bops in the track list too. Many and rock and cut with one of the best vocal performances on the entire thing. How manic the verses are on this track. They're so fast, they're so intense, but it slows down perfectly into this surgical and insanely catchy chorus. Aesthetically, with all the instrumentation, there's this weird collapsing of some 80s sounds, some 90s sounds, again, like bedroom pop aesthetics from today. And somehow it all works. I mean, of course, the song being great and the performance being killer helps. Then the track The Dress is packed with this romantic nostalgia. Icy keyboard, smooth groove. It's beautiful, it's melodramatic. It sounds like the soundtrack to a scene from an 80s rom-com. Talk Down's another hard-hitting highlight in the track list too. Sees Dijon messing with some breakbeats, as well as strange and somewhat unsettling vocal overdubs. So yeah, all these tracks I mentioned I like quite a bit, but they're all surrounded by cuts that don't really bring as strong a structure or an idea, maybe are a bit on the short side. That's not to say that they don't have their moments though, like with God and Wilson, for example, which comes to this weirdly beautiful country shoegaze finish. But yeah, some tracks on this LP just aren't as well developed, are just shorter or more scant than others, which I suppose is sort of the case for the project overall too. So yeah, while there are great ideas on this LP, very good performances, fantastic live instrumentation, it does leave me wanting more and wondering how another Dijon record would sound were it to be, I guess, a bit more planned out. Still though, I do recommend checking this project out because it's got a lot of great stuff on it, and Dijon, again, is certainly somebody who I'm going to be keeping tabs on for a minute. Feeling a light to decent 7 on this one. Transition, have you given this album a listen? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What would
I'm straight in, I'm plugged in, I'm straight in, plugged in, I'm a straight savage. I'm blowing ashes on me, high fashion. Burn a new hole, need a new jacket. If I cost in, he ain't make it happen. I got trap money out your tax bracket. For like 20 woods, I'm a drug addict. If you want beef, then it's all static. It's a big 40, so I won't panic. Free smoke, take over his truck, now it's free dope. Hey, you gotta pee, I need 6 more. Hey, don't let your life playing hero, cause I need to check with some zeros. Got my hand in the bag like Doritos. Hey, couple of hoes, I delete those. In my future, yeah, I see some free hoes. Yeah. Free hoes, and this bitch kinda back on the cheap bones. In my shooter, he shooting no B-roll. And I'm good in the game, got no cheat code. Just got to the shot like I'm D-Rose. And I'm good from the line, it's a free throw. 30 rounds in the Glock, I can't reload. Yeah, I'm talking shit out like I'm Debo. Yeah. Hold on, don't skip, yeah. And that shit won't move over, Jen, Yeah, she want me to take her out the city. She think she a city girl. Ain't no I'ma get it, boy. You gon' make me get annoyed, cause you don't know about shit. It was me and JT. Oh, your nigga put me on. Started hopping out drop tops. 36, 36. Drank that shit to a hot spot. Pull up on your Bobby. Yeah, it's a full up presentation. You know this shit don't stop. You know how I rock. Get roll, yeah. Call my brother Eddie, now we roll. Let's go. Addicted to these drugs, can't leave my dope. Alone, yeah. My jacket by Stan Art, smell like cologne. Yeah. Niggas never once having what I'm on. Got me talking to myself, I wish I had the clone. That's a woody pick from back like them, you know. Me don't think I cried. The hope, I said, oh, follow. Told a shot to pay for me, cause I'm a low. For those in the field, no go, get it on my own. Stood up flying first class. Yeah, only exotic in my work bag. Yeah, say you got it where the work at. I know niggas bluffing, niggas be some dirtbags. Seems I get the last laugh, but that's just a fun fact. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hold on, dog, you skip. Yeah. And that shit won't smooth over, Jen. Yeah. She want me to take her out the city. She think she a city girl. Ain't no I'ma get it, boy. Yeah. You make me get no. You don't know about shit, oh. You don't make me get no. You don't know about shit, though. You make me get no.
What's up? This was from house. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Good. I'm sorry. 8 to 10. That's Jen. That's men. Don't pretend, Jen. Also an N. Alright, Jen. Okay. It's scary shit. You guys are. Who was this? May 10th for me, Jordan Jeff. See? I got 10 Jeff.
Now 5-2, with Glasses there on the board.
Hey Alex, why is that someone on your life insurance policy?
We're a duel.
A duel?
Yeah, something happened to me. Who is looking for a cost of buckley? His phone was my job. Ultimate business insist. What then? Yeah, what then?
Why does she always keep her breakfast? That's 7 times the That's 75 day entertainment. This everyone deserves more. And with $175 better cost less than
It's a great time to get dollars because right now, we're online and carry out dollars Carside delivery between 4 and 9. And get 49% off all new price pizzas. See what we did there? With a 4 and a 9, and if I can get 49% off all new price pizzas, it's a good thing, so simple. Put yourself out there, I wish you put your next face for just for that mustache.
It's Walmart's Black Friday deals for days. Score $30 Lego sets. And get huge deals all week long. Shop Walmart's Black Friday deals for days.
Oh my God, what is that? Holy bastard. See you in the room. Some guy with a freaking barrel. Hey, 29.5, right? some in a good spot. That's his ball. Yeah, sure. Their explosions as you know before Nico points to them and good here in Minnesota for 12 seasons. Nice maybe was after the package to them. Good leader by example, a good player. So take this lead to the game. I think that's just under the team. They're speaking here at the leader. I think Minnesota Wild have done a nice job of testing on the fly with the organization that's out on the ice. I mean, it's a tough group. It's a tough fight in the 70 series.
Well, guys, it's been great to see expanding roles for women in the NHL across the league. A great example of that is Lindsay Fry. Well, she happens to be a fellow Harvard hockey alum, but she's also the Coyotes video analyst. She also obviously won the silver medals for Team USA, but she's doing so much for this Arizona Coyotes Association. She's director of external engagement. She has also run the Chinas, the girls hockey program. She started from scratch and 14 different teams that are competing, and she started obviously playing. She organized the 96 final last year and started the fundraising. So just doing amazing work for this association and setting a high standard of platform for women in their own alongside the she said high praise for what the
These is my brothers. Sunday. Wasn't Ken. You guys choose it to the job. That was a man. Man down there and up home. Let's get that someone Joe. Someone Ninja. Wait. It's great. Tonight. Tomorrow. Yes. Start saying more, John. Of course. Fuck. No problem, Jeff. Again, Jeff. I come, Jeff. Who was?